Okay. So this game is going to be having an what am I calling this? A reset. So I have to be doing some resets out here. No harm, no foul. But how y'all doing this evening? Let me get a little some of this Arizona. Wow. Do they have Arizonas in Arizona? I never thought about that. Ooh, that's kind of loud. What's going on, Dizzy? Happy Monday to you. How's your Achilles feeling? Hope it's not aggravating you as much. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling tired. Oh, let's get on to the let's get on some Tower of Fantasy. There's a lot we have to do today, because it might be a reset tomorrow. Can I get in here? Dang, I missed out. Better than last week? Oh, that's good. Could barely walk. Been getting it. Oh, okay. Oh, it was better than last week. I could barely walk. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. They're doing better now than you did last week. That's a good thing. I'm not gonna lie, I never had it happen, so I can't really speak on the situation. But I know if it was me, I'd probably stay off it. Not telling you to do it. I just know I would stay off because, like, I don't know how my recovery is anymore. Hold on, we got a Benny? Is that by, did they want to be Benny, or they just chose because of something else? Yo, why do people skip out so much on being able to survive? Woof. Power to you. But yeah, I'm still packing up some things. Oh, I almost didn't even, I almost pushed the what's it called? Getting some PS2. I want to. I just can't right now. Yeah, like that's why when people say PS2 is the best games, you hear people say, "What? How?" It's like, bro, have you played the PS2? So that's like the first question that comes to my head. Like, have you played the PS2 game? Oh, I forgot. Alright, I guess so. Huh? I like he was not go so quickly. I'll just steal. I'll go back over and over. I'll still stick with this flame. Oh, yeah, at least I get flame resist. Don't take as much damage. There we go. Oh, this looks funny. This is funny.
Whose message is this? Await combat orders.
Ugh. Got to set myself up for a second. Let me make sure I can see everything properly. But yeah, I kind of missed some of the Dynasty Warriors I played back on PS2. Or of course, you know, still got like Here Comes the Pain. Well, I don't own the game. I don't own Here Comes the Pain. I think I have like Shut Your Mouth. I may have just Bring It. I don't know where my Here Comes the Pain went. That was my favorite ones. I mean, granted, yeah, you later on they had like voice acting and stuff, but that game really had a lot of options you can do. It was less options on the future ones after Here Comes the Pain because of voice acting. So I was actually like, man, I'd rather no voice acting. PS2 game. Oh, you know, it's a really good question. I don't think I can answer that. I really don't think I can. So I can say SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, but then I can say, you know, NBA Street Volume 3, you know, but then I can also talk about Street Fighter EX3, but then I can talk about Dynasty Warriors 5, you know, but then, you know, I can still talk about NBA Ballers. It's like I have a plethora of games to choose from. But then I have Champions of Norath, you know? So I just named like a bunch of games right off the head. And I have a bad memory. So imagine, I just gave you 6 games. I didn't even talk about, you know, SmackDown versus Raw 2008, which is one of my favorite games. I didn't bring up Madden 07. Wait, no, Madden 06. 005. Those are some of my favorite games. I loved NHL Hits. I couldn't get enough of it. PS3, I think I just go White Knight Chronicles and just leave it there. But then, there's 2K. I really love 2K on the PS3. Like, every 2K, well, okay, not everyone. 7? Yeah, I think it's the only one I really don't talk on. I go to 08. I loved my time on 09. Skip on through that. Then again, never mind. 10, because I skipped on that too. 11, I love 2K11. 12, yeah, I skipped on, never mind. I can't say every 2K. I'm doing too many skippings. 2K13, 2K14. When I used to play NBA Live, Final Fantasy had its fun moments. It would never be a favorite for me though, but it did have fun moments. I forgot the name of that one shooter, and there was a game I wanted to play more, but I didn't get to play enough of it. So there's a lot of PS3 games. I loved my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but that doesn't count because it's not a PS3 game, because they took it off the market. So technically, it's not a PS3 game, even though I played it on PS3. But I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't a great game considered the others, right? Like I had a homie who was like, oh, I don't like this game. No, that game's not good. I'm like, bro, you haven't played it. Bro, you haven't played it. Bro, you haven't played it. He's like, well, I heard this. Then he finally played it. He's like, this game is amazing. He's like, I would love to play this online. There's no online for it anymore. It was online for 4 years, took it down. He's like, oh. I was like, I told you to get on it for over 2 years. He's like, but you should let me borrow it. I was like, I was not letting you borrow a game and then you don't give it back again. That would have been stupid, you know? Because after a while, I kept letting them borrow games. He wouldn't give them back. I'm like, bro, I'm not lending you any games.
Await combat orders.
I don't think I really played too much Tekken on PS2 now I'm thinking about it. Played Soul Calibur. I didn't really play Tekken. Kind of weird.
Whose message is this?
Like he would bring back my game for the most part. Then at one point he just stopped. I'm like, bro, you ain't give back a game, bro. You ain't give back another game. He's like, yeah, let me borrow that White Knight Chronicles. I'm not letting you borrow a game. You have 2 of my games, bro. You have 2 of them. Then he gave me a game that wasn't even mine. I was like, wait a minute, where's my game? And I was like, see? He's like, yeah, can I? I was like, no, you don't borrow anything else. We're still homies. You're still my brother. But you haven't returned anything. I keep asking you about it, and you not returning. Blockbuster is closed for you, bro. They've been out everywhere else. You had a special Blockbuster, but now it's closed here. I think I have too many games. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have too many games. Like I know. Like my missus was, oh yeah, you have too many games. But like she was over there playing the games, right? So oh, but I played on the PC. I'm like, yeah, but it's a console game that you said was a lot, and it's like she really was enjoying my games. I'm like, man, you can't say it's too much if you're enjoying. Like that's the one thing I think a lot of people in general forget about, like the enjoyment of what you're using, the enjoyment of what you have. It gets overlooked a lot. I wish I wasn't the case. Some don't even think about it. They're just like, oh yeah, I don't like that. What? You don't even know it.
Whose message is this?
But then they get a hold of it. Oh, I really like this. Like yeah, you may really like that. Don't mean you're gonna really be holding it though, because that's mine. That's mine now. All right, that's not yours. Like my homie wanted to borrow NBA Street. I was like, I would never lend the NBA Street game out. No. He's like, why? I was like, because those are my tournament games. I'm not lending out a Street game. And the closest option you had was the original Street. I wasn't lending that out. Yeah, I got me a Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 10. I got me some cards from Pokken Tournament. And Marvel vs. Capcom. See, but NBA Street Volume 1 didn't have the value at the time. Because NBA Street Volume 3 just came out, it did lose value. At the time. It was like what, 2005, 2006? It was 6 years in, and I had the newest roster for, Street Volume 3, and then we was using like those types of rosters and similar stats. Like it was the most updated game to be playing. So we didn't go back to 2. Even though 2 had better gameplay, we stuck to 3 because it was more up to date. I think when Home Court came out and we was playing 2K on PS3, we was trying to use Home Court for tournaments. We wasn't liking it. Tournaments in the area, weren't liking it. It was a mixture of 3 and 2. Then it just went back to 2. Like I was like, oh, okay. So like, even though 1 lost its value, like right there and then, I was like, I'm still not going to lend this out. But now I don't know where it's at, and it has value. I mean, I do have it on PlayStation now. I didn't have it before. I had to go and get another one. What else am I trying to buy here? And buy one of these. I guess I use those. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, nowadays, if you have a street, I mean, home court, I don't know. I think it's gonna have value in the future. I think it will start having value once people realize they can jailbreak the PS3s and the Xboxes. Oh, snap! I dropped my money. And you can update those games on the console. I think it will start gaining a lot of value. The question be like, why would they draw value? If you can mod it to the point some of the silliness in the game is changed, but it's not like the game looks bad. It's the gameplay, but someone mods to the fact it's not, it's not rock paper scissors. Like Street 2 and 3. Well, I wouldn't even call it a rock, paper, scissors. It was, I don't know what to call it, but it was like give, take, like a tug of war. Like if you try to get a steal and you got it with a trick, I guess it is rock, paper, scissors. If you go for a steal and someone hit you with a trick move, auto ankle breaker. But then you went for a dribble move and someone hit you with a trick counter, then you lose the ball. Someone did a trick counter and you didn't dribble, you just go right past them. But like Street volume, like on Street home court, I mean, don't get me wrong, the original Street didn't have it either. But you could do this thing called when they do a trick move, move away. And then when you see the trick move is done, press steal. Normally you did get the ball. Like it's not like, 100% chance you got it. It wasn't an actual counter, but like it was still something you can play through. Home court, someone doing a trick move, spam steal. That's all you did. That's all you did. This on defense. They got the ball, keep pressing it. They do a trick move, keep pressing it. You will get the ball if you mash it enough. And when you mash, you see someone try to steal it, you just pass. If they try to go steal, you should try to shoot over them. That was the play style, and that's why I was like, yo, this is not a good game. No. Because at first we was like, oh no, you can do this. Then once we started realizing the fact you can spam steal, it just turned into like a shooting game, right? But then like, once you see someone shoot, instead of trying to block it with the guy on the ball, even though you mash steal, instead you would switch to another character, hope it's your big, and then go for the block. And it became really boring. You was like, yeah, we're not doing home court no more. Because this gameplay style is too boring. It's not really like a risk reward. Like that, I think that's what really like killed it for me and others, because we was playing and something like that was when we started having that happen too often. We're like, bro, we were actually playing the game, because like we played the game and it was like 6 minutes in. It was 6 minutes in, 0-0. Like imagine playing the game to 21, 6 minutes in, and it's 0-0. Bro, I was so bored. I was like, bro, I'm not playing this anymore. I'm not joining tournaments for this anymore. I don't care. Unless it has like a serious cash value, it doesn't. It was not a serious cash value. And at the time, gaming tournaments were not, the place. So yeah, I just was like, yo, I'm not doing this. No need, no point. We doing something else. What was I trying to do? I bought a bunch of stuff. I didn't do anything. Oh, that's right. I need these. But I never got to play the one on the PSP. Like I said, well, I played it, but you know how you play something, but you didn't really play it. So like it felt good when I first played it. I played it against bots, not against another person. So I don't know. But supposedly it wasn't really that good of a game. Supposedly it was like equivalent. It was like, it was worse than Street Volume 1. And you can say it's bad, but we're only saying it's bad in comparison to 2 and 3. It's not bad, you know, on its own. So I'm like, well, if we saying this is bad compared to 1, how good is this? Again, I ain't played enough, so I can't give it enough of an opinion. But again, I did play enough of Home Court to say I did not have the interest. Cause at first, just trying to play it online, it was okay. It wasn't. We didn't really say it was bad, but it was a lot of things we didn't like. But then once we started actually getting better at the game, and you know, the best type of moves to do, yeah, it wasn't so good after a while. But the good part about Home Court was, Home Court allowed us to like NBA ballers. Cause we played the new NBA ballers on the PS3. We was like, wait, this is better. We only played the 1v1. I don't remember being a 2v2. We mainly played the 1v1 for that. We tried a 2v2 for the NBA ballers part 2, but it didn't catch on. It did not catch on. We stuck to the 1v1s. Like, it's not like it was bad. It's just, it was real. It felt really slow. Like, don't get me wrong. You can look at the 1v1 and say it could be slow, but like, you can see good things happening while playing the 1v1. So we're gonna jump on him or what? That might be good for Mimi as well. I got 4 elements on the field at once. Okay, here we go. Oh man, that sucks. He jumped away. Who am I out damaged? Oh, don't hop. Stay right here. Man, something weird here. Why did this person keep jumping on? Why are we letting them on? Alright, at least we got it done. No harm, no foul. That person did no damage whatsoever. Oh. Oh yeah, did you look at the new Twitter? Like supposedly, oh, it's not called Twitter anymore, it's called X, right? But I mean, when you look at the website, it still says twitter.com. So I mean, it still has to be Twitter, right?
Got a response?
We just updated our Twitter mod to bring the old logo. You're welcome. Okay. So supposedly you can use the older
Whose message is this?
yeah, you can use the older Twitter thing. I don't even know what that's gonna mean. Does it really matter? It's still Twitter. If it's not Twitter, it's gonna be called something else. Like, I'm trying to look at it right now. I'm trying to find an alternative. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I'm not having an issue where I'm looking at too much on Twitter or I'm typing too much on Twitter. Like I'm not having any of those issues. But like, I don't want to have the issue. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the issue, doesn't bother me, but just in the back of my head, I'm like, that could happen. I don't know the cause of it. I don't know why it happens. Like, I don't want it to happen to me. You know? So I was like, oh, okay. I don't want it to happen to me. I should put myself in this position where it can't happen to me. That's kind of dumb. Because then it's like, I'm not using Twitter anymore, right? That's it to say? Like, I'm not using Twitter? This is my point. I don't think I'm using Twitter anymore. Okay, so Sunday is still shards? Okay. And I haven't even been using too much Discord. I haven't been using much of anything. So I may not be talking to my missus as much as soon because like I realize like I'm not getting stuff done the way I want to. So I've been like trying to put more effort into getting stuff done. But I've still been trying to be around on stream. Like I've been trying to do like a bunch of adding on things. We might have like maybe like a 2-hour stream or 1-hour stream. Won't be too long. Not because I don't like streaming, it's just I should be situated. What am I doing? I think I'm wanting to. Oh, I remember now. I'm trying to get to my island, but for some reason I'm just blanking. How do I get there? This? Oh. Social networking? On backpack. No, I don't know where it's at right now. Oh, here. Oh man. But I do want to see what's gonna be like to have different ping when I play freestyle 2. Like, will it make me want to play it more? You know, do I want to play freestyle 2 more? I doubt I don't want to do 3-on-3 still. Yo, you're asking these questions. I'm thinking like in my head, like they can just check. Like I don't know because I'm on my island, but maybe down their island, you know? Ooh, man. But supposedly, if you don't log into Ubisoft, like they give you like 6 months to log in. If you don't, they sign your they take your account away. Supposedly, and supposedly I was like, oh, that's not a good sign. But now it was being explained. Oh yeah, because if your account's not there, no one can take your information on things that you like and or dislike. I was like, well, that's positive. I was like, what if I buy a game on it? It's like they'll give you the key. So if you want to log in and make another account, you'll have the key. Like, that's actually cool. Like if that's really how it works, I don't know. If that's really the case, you can literally say, oh, I got off the account. What do I do? Oh, I know someone else who also has a Ubisoft account. You can literally give someone else a game if I'm not logging into your account. Granted, you gotta wait 6 months. That's a long time, but you're able to. Oh, they were that quick. All right. That's a name that looks very familiar. I used to watch a streamer named Nix. We haven't talked in a while either. What's going on, Antonio? $1,300 DC. Hey, how you doing this evening? It's gonna be a really short stream. I'm probably going to like, well, definitely be no later than 9, but I'm planning to go no later than 8, to be honest. I want to get some stuff done. But yeah, supposedly they have some new some Draymond beef with Jordan Poole's dad. which I don't understand why we're having Draymond beef with Jordan Poole's dad. I know someone said, "Oh yeah, he punched his son." Yeah, but that hasn't. I don't understand why the father is part of the drama. You know, kind of confusing to me. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure, like, when I was like 4 or 5, you know, my parents got called because, you know, I knocked the kid out. Yes, but I was 4 or 5 years old. I'm not allowed to take responsibilities for myself. You know, I needed a parent and or a guardian. So did a video on it? Oh, I didn't even know. I just saw no, in fact, maybe I did see a video. I think I saw a short, and I'm like, what? But then, like, I saw it on Twitter too. I don't know exactly where I saw it at. Then, like, I saw like Draymond talking about it. I'm like, oh, okay. Then it was kind of weird because then, like, you know, what is it? While Jordan Poole was still part of the team, which I have nothing against Jordan Poole. I'm not gonna go, oh, I'm all Draymond, forget Jordan Poole, or oh man, I'm part of the Poole party, F Draymond. Like, no. Like, whatever happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that video leaked. Right? But how Dame, who don't really talk. Like, he talks, but he don't talk. You get what I'm saying? Like, he'll talk trash. Like, he'll talk about, you know, hey, I want to stay loyal. But, like, you don't really hear him saying he got a problem with anyone. Like, I mean, the only person I heard him say, like, oh, no, that's not even beef. That's just basketball trash talk. Because Pat Bev used to be like, oh, yeah. Or you got the wrong one. And Dame like, no, I got the right one. You got the wrong one. I'm like, I like that. Like, that's what we're supposed to be seeing. But like, how Dame don't like you? Like, how does Dame not like you? I'm like, yo, what? Something wrong there. Something ain't adding up. Like, don't get me wrong, he was competitive with Westbrook, but he's not actually, you know, hating Westbrook. It's just, yo, I'm the alpha. I run this. And then, no, I run this. You know, that's not hate, it's just basketball. Better point guard, you're going head to head. That makes sense. I'm like, why would Dame have an issue with Jordan Poole? Like, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, nah, Jordan Poole acting up. And like, he goes to the Wizards. He's cool with Kuz. But it's weird. Didn't nah, maybe I thought Gobert was on the same. Wait. No, I'm thinking of something different. He does not like Jordan Poole. I don't. Like I said, I don't really know what's going on, but for him to say, oh yo, tell your man to shut up, bro. Like, this is wild. And like, I saw that, then, you know, then again, we see the punch. I'm like, bro, he be talking too much that's out of line. Again, I don't know what he said to Draymond, but whatever he said to Dre, I mean, come on. You say to Dre, Dame not liking you. Like, when the situation happens, you getting punched, your teammates in there in practice, why didn't they do anything about it? Why didn't they stop that? They could diffuse the situation. You doing something that's too much. How do I know? Look, I've been in practices before. A teammate didn't like me before. Now, I don't know why they don't like me. I honestly don't know why. But then, like, something was happening. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm like, yo, do you not like me? I started wondering, like, well, why don't you like me? Like, what happened? Like, let's just figure this out. You didn't want to talk to me. I'm like, okay. I was like, we should have some form of chemistry, you know. Then I figured out it was because I started over his spot. I'm like, but bro, the reason I'm starting is because what you do is what someone else does in starting lineup, except they do it better. So yeah, they're gonna start. They do it better than you. Like, what I'm in there for is what y'all don't do as much. And I did it better than them. They needed a board? Bro, that's what I was. And for some odd reason, with certain players, I was like, yo, you know what? Today I'm about to get buckets. Now, I'm not saying I'm about to go and drop 20 on someone, but I would look, oh, word, I'm about to get a bucket right here. oh, okay, I got this. It's the bucket right here. And like everyone was like, yo, why do you do that against certain? Why don't you do that more frequently? Because I see matchups. And that's what got me on the court. So I mean, that's what he didn't like. I was okay, I get that. It's not really me, it's more the situation we're in. So I was like, yo, just let him start. Let him start. Let me come off the bench and we'll figure out where I get minutes from there. I was like, cause we don't need this hostility between each other. Well, we don't need him having hostility at me for no real reason. So we let him start again, and there wasn't no beef. I'm like, yo, that really was the trouble. I was okay, just keep him starting. Fine. He be in practice. He didn't like the fact how I guarded him. And I was okay. Look, man, if you don't like how I'm guarding you, and you're complaining about it, bro, we're not going to be that good. If you're complaining about my defense, imagine everyone else we go against is probably thinking the same thing. And if they getting annoyed, if you getting annoyed, you getting upset, they doing the same thing. Now imagine, I get them in the foul trouble. I bother. I do this. Like I'm not trying to piss you off. But someone on the other team, y'all do that to them, but not to you, bro. I'm just playing normal basketball. He didn't like me for a long period of time until there was a person he could not guard. And then I was guarding him. Like every time we matched up with them, I was like, bro, when he gets in the game, put me in the game. When he's out the game, if we're losing, if we're winning, you know, take me out the game, I don't care. As long as he's on the court, I want to be on the court because this guy's one of the best players in the league and I'm able to stop him. Yeah. Put me on him. I'll guard him. And that's when teammates stopped having trouble, stopped beefing with me. When he realized, oh, he really can do something I can't do. I was like, yeah, do the stuff you don't do. When I do the stuff you don't do, like, we're having a great chance at winning. We're having a lot of success. Like, it's not because I don't like you, bro. Like, I'm trying to win. Like, I want to be a winner, bro. Like, do you want to be a loser? Do you want to lose this year, bro? Like, I don't want to lose. Like, he was cool with me. But I don't know about that Jordan Poole thing, cause like I can just see it now. Like from here on out, you're gonna start seeing in more with Draymond and more with Jordan of who likes him and who rocks with them supposedly. We're gonna start seeing what Jordan Poole really be doing and what he really be saying, if that's the case. Hello, honey bunny. So like now we can start wondering, hey, should that happen? Should it not have happened? I mean, I'm not gonna be one to say that. Well, he got punched in the face. He got punched in the face. Look, everyone. I mean, I don't know a person who could say that they ain't talk trash and they never got punched in the face before. If you talk trash and never got punched in the face, something's wrong. You're probably like, did you get punched in the face before? Yes, I got punched in the face before. I talk trash. This is what happens to people who talk trash. You're gonna get someone who doesn't like your trash talk. You will get punched in the face. One of the best trash talkers ever got punched in the face. Larry Bird, he got punched in the face by Dr. J. Boy, that man was backing it up. Michael Jordan got punched in the face. Kobe got punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a trash talker and like you're IRL trash talking, you always have that possibility of getting punched in the face. Like, that's just what it is. It's not hatred. It's not, you know, oh, I want you to get hurt. It's just you're risking that. Again, it's trash talk. Now, if you're like insulting someone, look, that might be a fight. Like, look, you might say, what's the difference between the punch in the face and the fight? See, look, the punch in the face can lead to the fight, but if the fight is there, it's not gonna go to lead to punch in the face. You hear what I'm saying? Like, say for example, if I was talking crazy about Dizzy gonna be like, yo, who mans is this? And I start getting in his face and like, you know, I start talking crazy on his family. He gonna be like, yo, whoa, wait, whoa. Like, cause now I'm pressing boundaries. Like, I'm not just talking trash. I'm not just talking personal with him. Now I'm bringing his family in. No, I'm gonna get punched in the face. Like, it's gonna happen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm punched in the face. Now, could that lead to a fight? It shouldn't be me leading it to a fight. It should not be me leading it to a fight. Like, I got punched in the face for what I'm saying. If I lead that to a fight, like, I'm looking bad from there on out. Why I lead that to a fight? If I get punched in the face, yeah, I look bad, but if I fight, regardless, like, bro, it's like, bro, you asked for that. How you ask for that, get into a fight with them? Win, lose, or draw, like, I'm in the wrong. But I'd be even crazy. It'd be even crazier now if I got into a fight and lost. Oh, man. I don't think that happened to Gary Payton. I could be wrong. Gary Payton got punched in the face. He may not say it, he got punched in the face before. Like, you may not see it in the NBA. He got punched in the face. He talks trash. He's from Seattle. He got punched in the face. I'm telling you. I can guarantee it. Well, no, he's not from Seattle. He's from the Bay. That's what I meant to say. From the Bay Area, talking trash, you got punched in the face. I'd be shocked if he ain't talk trash and he never got punched in the face. I'm not saying, oh, people hated him, or he stopped talking trash because he got punched in the face. But like in the NBA, I mean, honestly, if someone punches you in the face, that's a good thing. You're like, why do you want to get punched in the face? Bro, you can play your game and talk trash and make it the point somebody hits you. Like, you got someone out their game. That's what you want. I'm not saying, oh man, Gary Payton lives to get punched in the face, but if you hit him, he won. You can look at any trash talker, any kind of sport. If you punch someone, in fact, here we go. I love using Draymond's example, right? Yo, he got mad at LeBron. He didn't punch him in the face. He attempted to attack him. I didn't like the attack, but you know, it is what it is, right? Bro, that man got suspended and, bro, lost a chip. Oh, and recently I heard, like, Draymond was like, yo, I was probably gonna be the MVP of the series if we had won. I was like, see that? You lost control of yourself, let a hit on someone, lose a chip, lose your potential MVP. Bro, we probably looking at Draymond a whole nother way. Could you imagine if Draymond had a finals MVP? Just think about that. Draymond with a finals MVP, and instead of 4 chips, he has 5 chips. Steph Curry having 5 chips. LeBron having 3 chips? Hey, I'm just saying. If LeBron only had 3 chips and Curry got 5, I'm not taking anything away from LeBron, but hey, yo, I don't see how we say LeBron is better than Kobe any point with that. I mean, even now I don't think so, but there's more reason right there. What else? I'm missing something there. Oh, Draymond the MVP. You probably make the argument, bro. Draymond is top 25 players or top 50 players to ever play the game. I could probably make an argument on that. You're like, that's crazy. No, it's not crazy. It's just 5 chips, a defensive player of the year. I don't know about how many All-Stars he has, right? But he won first team defense. So it's like, there's that. Then a finals MVP, bro. I can't ask much. Yo, you can't ask much for him from Draymond right there. Every time I got MVP of the league, bro, it's over. That's a lot right there. I don't want to get too far off topic. I just want to say, look, you talk trash, you get punched in the face. I know Jordan Poole talk trash, but he look, you can talk trash to your teammates, and it's okay. You gotta know exactly what trash you talking though. Like, if you talk trash to your teammates, you never bring up anything personal or that can trigger them. If you know it triggers them, don't do that. Like, for example, right? If I'm talking trash to Crystal, I shouldn't be. But let's say I am. I keep it game oriented. If it triggers her, shouldn't be really doing that too much. Again, talking trash and being straightforward are 2 different things. Right? Now if I start talking trash about Crystal and bring up her brother or her sister, yeah, see, now I got into deeper territory where more actions can be done against me. I don't want those more actions. In fact, I don't want any action to be done against me. But that's the risk you take while trash talking. That is the risk. See, we got problems then. That's what I'm saying. Like, so like, think of now you see how Crystal had a response. We go right back to Draymond and Jordan Poole, right? You gonna tell me no one talks trash in the league? I know he talks trash. Dame talks trash. Russell Westbrook talks trash. You hear these things. LeBron was talking trash, right? Think about it like this, right? Draymond hit him and then got into his face. He hit him and got into his face. He didn't fight him. Got into his face. You might say, oh, because he knew he could beat Jordan Poole. I guess. I mean, he don't think he can beat Dame Lillard if he got into his face. Maybe not. I don't know. But then, like, what's the difference between him and maybe age difference? But then, like, we actually figured out, yo, Draymond was going in. He was willing to go toe to toe with KG. So I'm like, wait, he was willing to go toe to toe with KG through trash talk, and we know KG trash talks. Yeah, I don't know if anyone ever punched KG in the. Oh, wait, in fact, it could have happened, but we got. Others got KG to tone it down a little bit, like, yo, bro, you're not from here. Chill out, bro. I think it was in the face of Pippen. But again, they talking trash throughout just the game of basketball, right? So I'm like, they got into you know, it can get physical, but they never was straight out, you know, landing a punch the way Draymond did. So I'm like, bro, what did Jordan Poole say? Like, I'm not saying what Draymond did was right. I gotta know what he said, because that's crazy. For someone to outlast a punch like that, you have to know what you're like. And you might say, oh, well, I normally talk trash and nothing like that, bro. You gotta know how your teammates react. Like, for example, I was trying to give Crystal information, right? Crystal not want to hear this information about something on Genshin. And I said she can get it done. She would get mad. I felt the rage come out. I was like, okay. All right, so this is a touchy situation. I could tell, right? I knew. Okay, but I know she can get it done. I believe in her. I'm not going to insult, I'm not going to trash talk her. I mean, of course not. But I'm going to let her know every time, like, yo, I know you can do it. Like, you don't know it, but I know you can. Right? So I kept saying about it. If Chris start getting mad, okay, I'll leave it alone, but I know you can do it. Then one day I was like, wait, can I just show you what I'm doing? You know? A little hesitant. I'm like, oh, look, don't quit so quick. I can just show you. Literally showed it and she got it done. It's like, oh my gosh, didn't count. It's like, whoa, relax. Think about what you just did, Crystal. You got it done. You got it done, like no, I only got it done because you was here. Like, yeah, but I didn't do anything on your controller. I didn't do anything. Everything you did was based on you. All you did was notice what I did. That means you can still do it. What happened? She got it done. She was happy. There you go. Boom. You got to know how to talk with people. Even if something triggers them, you still got to have an understanding of how to talk to someone. Jordan Poole become an all-star on the Wizards? I don't think so this year. It's not me hating on Jordan Poole. Not me believing he can't do something. The reason why I'm stating I don't think he becomes an all-star is because he's going to be with other Wizards players like, you know, Kuz and stuff like that. He might be doing a lot of losing. But you may have said, oh, losers were all-stars before, but you got to think, like, who else is going to be there? Because I'm not going to, like, you can have empty stats, but if someone's winning and having, you know, empty stats like Jordan Poole, then you're going to take that instead. That's crazy. What's crazy, OG? What's crazy? Now, what's crazy was that Snorlax, bro. That Snorlax was crazy. But yeah, I understand. Crystal, see, she herself. It was torture, yeah. But I knew she could do it. Like I didn't get mad. I was like at first, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wait, hold on. Why are you yelling at me for that? I'm not yelling at you. Like, yo, maybe that's not the intent. I'm gonna let you know what has happened. I'm not mad at you. And she was like, yeah, I just get frustrated over that mission. I was like, look, I get it. I'm not mad at it. You know. Gotta understand. Okay, I gotta figure out how to speak to let her know. Hey, you can do this. I'll secure it over Mewtwo. What? I don't know how Mewtwo works, so I can really take your word for it, OG. Because supposedly they have like an all-rounder version of Mewtwo, then they have an attack Mewtwo. It's crazy. I got in the game, but I haven't really been on the game. Because I'm still like in the process of moving, so like I'm not gonna be you know, really streaming Unite. I don't even know what my what's it called is. I gotta figure out my I'll place it somewhere. Mewtwo is an all-rounder. So Mewtwo X and Y is both all-rounder? Again, I'm asking you because I don't know. I do not know. I can make assumptions, but why would I make an assumption? You know I don't. Why am I gonna assume for? I didn't even have to do all. Why did I do all that? Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I get all this stuff done today, the weeklies, because it might reset after the merges, and it's gonna be down for like 20 hours, which is fine by me because I'm still moving stuff. I got a reason I have to be on the game. All right, so we got Island done. We're looking to go right to MSEC missions. What's tonight? Or it was tomorrow? I guess you'll look at it as tonight because it's tonight going into tomorrow. So I'm just getting it done now. You might say, oh, you can do your dailies. I don't find the dailies as important. Yeah, I don't think you understand. Like I'm not saying tomorrow, like tomorrow night going into Wednesday morning. I'm saying like it's going in, you know, the 25th early in the morning potentially. It's gonna be down for 20 hours. Like I don't think me and Chris are speaking the same language. Like we talking, we both talking English, but we ain't speaking the same language right now. I want to get you to understand of what I'm saying, because I am confusing you. Yeah, they're merging all the servers. This I might just close this Discord down because no one's using it. Like it's literally Tower of Fantasy info there. You can always know what's going on. No one uses it. Just like Honkai information, no one uses it. I'm like, well, I'm not even using it. No one else is using it. What is it here for? You use it, you're not even in here. I might just shut it down and call it a day. I wish I put it in my main Discord, but I don't even know if I want to do that. But yeah. This is the link right here. Tells you about what time it's going to be going down. It goes off UTC. You can Google UTC of the times. And voila. We talk about it in game too, but I know Honey Bunny not in the game right now. Which is anymore. You're not in the game looking at, the world chat. How you all know? Yes, I have an aunt from my mom's side. Well, I have aunts from my mom's side. I have a cousin I don't care about, won't lie. I have aunt from my dad's side. I got cousins there on my dad's side. And I actually have some friends too that I used to consider the family, and they moved out there. So like, I mean, this is a great plus. Ooh, excuse me. Mission task, eliminate lost item. Okay. But yeah, I actually want to. I mean, I know I'm about to be black out there. Right? Y'all gonna see me on stream and be like, yo, why you got your lights off? Like, bro, the lights are on. I was trying to stay light, but people get a tan. I got a brown. I was already brown, so I just got black. I'm gonna be out there. You're gonna be like, yo, is that Bobo on the stream? Like, nah, man. It's not Bobo. Make a decision to move there this year, last year. Planned more of this year. And I figured out family was going, so I chose to go too. Plus, I figured out the price of living is cheaper for me. So I'm like, oh, that's a lot easier. I could have went that way. Oh, hold on. So lucky me. And then supposedly Zay is around there. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I knew it was there, but then I thought he moved. They said, nope, I'm gonna be around Arizona. I go, okay. Arizona's not like some small state though. I don't even think New Jersey's small, but everyone else says it's small. But yo, New Jersey's not as small as you think. Because like you'll say it's small, and then like you start seeing some areas, oh, this is a little bigger than expected. But yeah, it's just small in comparison to other places you've been to. Yes. Because then Crystal tells me like my town is huge. I'm like, it's not huge. She was always like a city. I'm like, it's not a city. I can show you the city, but it's not a city. Hey, we're trying to make it a city, but it's Rahway is I don't want to say it's small, but it's smaller than other towns that are not cities. You'd actually be shocked. Like you went to like Trenton, you go, and then you go back to Rahway. You'd be like, what? Because like when I've been to Trenton, I was like, yo, it almost felt like I was in another state. But then also, you know, like other towns around me are huge too. But I'm pretty sure it does appear to be big because you see a lot of big areas. It's crowded. So that can also appear big. Like it's really crowded here. There's a transfer spot. In some places in Rahway, like you'll pass through and like it'll become another town, and then it goes back to Rahway. I'm like, oh, if you only knew. Can I just go there? Okay. Ooh. I got you 160p. That is bad today. I mean, shoot. When is that quote good? That's not trying to be rude, but I think we can both agree it's normally be bad at some point. I could say, yeah, I have a bad net day. And then like, Crystal be like, I can't tell. Then when she actually sees it, go, oh, I was like, yeah. Like, man, that's not the best. But when it goes bad, like you see a huge difference. Like if I got one day, like I couldn't even stream. It was, oh, is your computer messing? Like, no, it's just I don't have net. Oh, why is it still here? And at one point I was like, okay, can't play online games while streaming. Like I would do a lot of things to make my net be more stable. Like I'd have it look like I'm doing 720, but like I'm not. It'd be like 540, so like it's better than 480p. But everyone was watching on phone, so couldn't tell the difference. Some people who have 720p monitors wouldn't know because like they weren't making, you know, a full 720p. Like you can't tell. As I be saying, most of the time, like don't get me wrong, I'm not telling y'all to stream at 480 ever. But you start streaming at 720, no one will care. You'll probably have someone that goes like, oh, it's not at 1080p. It's at 50 frames. If you stream at 720, 60 frames, for the most part, it's fine. Everyone can see. My brother isn't in New Jersey. Whoa, there's a teleporter there? I never knew. I need to go there. Wait, is there any other teleporters I need to know of? I never knew that. That's crazy. Because I do have a cousin out there who would give me like Big Brother vibes. Oh. Here's food for thought, Crystal. You're not sure how to look at gear, right? Like these eyepieces. You want percentages. If there's no percentage there, it ain't really that good, right? But if you have something else that doesn't have anything, you start nitpicking what you want. Altered resistance is hard to find. If it has it there, I mean, that's cool. It has attack. That's something that you like too. But again, this overall wouldn't look good, but it doesn't hurt to upgrade it if you're not sure. Again, don't throw away pieces of gear that you like. Like for example, right? I wouldn't get rid of this flame attack yet. Maybe. Cause I think it rolled a 2-2-1. So because it rolled a 2-2-1, you're probably wondering, how do I know it's a 2-2-1? Like 2 rolls here, 2 rolls in the flame attack, and 1 roll to revolt resist. How do you know? You can't see how many times. It's from user experience. That's why. Should Nets move back to New Jersey? No. If they're gonna move back to New Jersey, they should not be in Newark. That's where businesses are at. If they were to come back to New Jersey, I'd be like, yo, playing Secaucus, playing Trenton, shoot, see, you can play in Wayne. Like you want to be in a populated area, but you don't want to be in an overpopulated area, you know? Because if you bring stars, you can't travel. Like for example, some basketball players was traveling by train to Newark. I'm like, yo, are you serious? Like I was like, yo, okay. Like they looked at me, I looked at them, I forgot exactly what players they were. I just looked at them, they looked at me, I was like, nah, it's cool. I was like, why they on the train right now? Like, cause I was going to school and they got off. And then like I just looked later, I was like, yep, okay, that's who I was seeing. And I was like, man, I didn't think basketball players actually travel by train. That was the dumbest thing. It has to look uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable. Cause I'm looking at them like, bro, I don't even fit in the train. Y'all got the nerve to be 6. Y'all had the nerve to be 6 deep in this car? In a crowded car? Okay. Like I looked at them, I didn't want to say anything. It's like, it's a crowded area, it's cramped. They don't want to be outed, and then you go, oh god, like they already cramped up, they're uncomfortable. Then you got all that, like they don't want to be bothered. So hey, let them go. Wait, what else? This crit piece, I don't know how much it's rolled into. But I can tell you this much. I know flame resist rolled 0. Physical resist rolled 0. That means one of these is a 3. They can't both be 2. They're both 215 for flame resist and physical resist. That is 0. So when you roll in the crit rate and HP, one of these stats is a 3. Which one? I don't know. I'll figure it out someday. Does it matter though? No. They're gonna give you probably the same buffs. Because crit rate gave resistance before. HP gave resistance before, so I just know, hey, that's a good piece of gear for me in the future. This altered piece right here, it rolled once into ultra resist. Yeah, I don't like that. It rolled once into altered attack. I don't like that. It rolled once into ultra resist percent. I mean, I wish it rolled more, but you know, I like it. Then it rolled into resistance, so I already know what I'm getting there. HP and resistances, unless there's different stats, but I know it's based on this resistance stat because it rolled there 3 times. Oh, that's a 3.1. Wait a minute. 3.1, 0.94. Okay. So I saw a 0.94. So this is how I do it, honey bunny. Like right now, I saw a 0.94. What else did I see? 0.94 for HP, so that's 0 rolls. I know that. 3.1. I don't know how many rolls that is, but I do know I had another one. Where is it? I have a 3.1. I had a 4 somewhere. Right? So I know this had to have rolled at least more times the other HP one. This is the technical math. You're gonna bust your head. This isn't something you should be doing, but this is how I'm knowing. I mean, you could probably even write it down. You'll get an idea, like, okay, if it rolled this many times. Like, I don't know how many times it rolled in the crit, but I'm assuming this HP is 3 or 4. This crit is a 1 or a 2. So if I can find something else that had crit that was less than that, then I'll get my answer. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing process of elimination. Am I doing mathematical equation? Not really. It's weak math. I can't find a crit one. Let's go. Okay. Crit rate. That's a 4. 1. Okay. This is okay. So this rolled 3 times in the crit rate. That I know because I know what volt resist looks like with 1 roll. I know what HP look like with 1 roll. So I know that crit rate on this piece of gear rolled 3 times. I know that for fact. So because I know the roll is above a 4 or around a 4 plus, okay. I know that's a 3 roll. When I look back here, I know this crit rate is a 2 roll. I didn't write nothing down in math. I just know from process of elimination. Now, do you need to remember all these rolls? Not necessarily. Probably, wait, why? Why don't you have to remember it? Try to remember, like, put it like this, right? Here's an easy way to know if this be something that you want in the future or not. I don't want to use this braces. I want to use that for a video. I'm gonna look for a belt that I can upgrade real fast. I gotta have a decent belt. That's decent. And now you're probably asking, oh, what makes it decent? The stats I look for, I'm looking for universal stats. Attack and resistance can be universally used on all characters, no matter what it is. And if it rolls for it, those stats are fine no matter who you're using. So it's okay to roll that. Like, let's say, for example, this piece of gear, right? Is this good? This is how you break this down, right? Does it have attack or resistance? Yes, it does. It has attack. Okay. If it doesn't have resistance, does it have another stat you may like and or need? Again, you rather have attack and resistance, but does it have another stat you can use, right? Now, this piece of gear has health. I like health. Universally good no matter what. If anything, I say you should always try to find a piece of gear that has health. Okay, does it have anything else? Volt attack. Well, if I was trying to, build volt gear, yes, that'd be good, right? And then it has another resistance. This isn't what I'm, looking for. It's not game breaking. I don't really need flame resist. But overall, this is not a bad piece of gear. That's how I'm looking at it as. Again, if it doesn't have attack or resist, I really will stay away from it. Even if it has like your element you're looking for, I would kind of stay away from it. Because, okay, if it doesn't have attack or resist, it's going to have HP, right? There's no attack or resist. So it's going to have HP, an element, and then like elementals. There's going to be 3 elementals in that piece of gear. You don't need 3 elementals. Whatever it's for damage or defense, you don't need it. Now, are there outliers? Of course. Let me see if I can find an example. I think I have one somewhere. Okay, that's not an outlier. Okay. This isn't necessarily the outlier, but hear me out, right? If I didn't have this all 3 resistances, let's say instead of this being flame resist, well, this flame is health. Again, I still don't like it. You're like, wait, what are we getting at? You don't like it? Okay. This is where you start getting a little technical, right? Looking at these stats, it's only gonna give me resistance. You're probably like, it already has resistance. Exactly, you're right. The only stats I can get from the augment, if these are augmentable in the future, will be HP and physical resist. Well, physical resist is something I like, and HP is something I like. So, if one of these rolls 3 at any stat, I have HP and physical resist 100% in the augmented slot. In the augmented slot. Those are stats I like. But the question is it worth? Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so. But, you know, I'll do it right now. We'll do it. We'll see what we get. Right? We got resistance. That's good. That's a good start. We want it to roll 5 times in the resistance. That's what we want. Why? Because it's going to be volt resist, frost resist, flame resist, and physical resist. And then when I get the physical resist and HP, it'll have the same amount of rolls here than my augmented stats. So we got 2 in the resistance. Now, if I need 1 more, I want 3 more. But that's tough. That's really tough. So now we're praying it rolls in the resistance. If it doesn't, this isn't something I should keep. It rolled in the flame resist. Again, it doesn't quote look bad from a tanky standpoint, but this is not a good piece of gear to keep for an augment. This is bad. Again, this could be situational though. It could be situational. And you can also see that just because they have different numbers doesn't mean they roll, you know, the same amount. For example, this volt resist, you saw this roll once. Ever do a music stream on Kick? Maybe. But I can't do copyright music because, you know, can't do that. But me like trying to make my own music, I'd be up for it. I just haven't done it when I knew I was gonna be you know, getting myself ready to move. I said, no, holding off on a lot of things. What I can do is, I think I can play bits of it. Like from how I'm reading, it's not a Kick thing. It's just an online thing in general, right? If I was to do so, I can have bits and pieces, and then I can put my own spin on it. I actually did that with a song. Y'all didn't even know it. But yeah, where was I getting that? Okay, so Crystal, right here, I rolled 2 times in the resistance, right? But now the weird thing is I rolled twice in the frost resist. But I rolled once in the volt resist and once in the flame resist. Well, these numbers are kind of skewed, aren't they? They look all over the place. That's why I say it's going to be hard for you to try to remember. You're not going to. Unless you're constantly doing this. If you're not, that's why I was stating, like when you say, oh, I don't know, I'm going to mess up. Okay, mess up so you can learn this. That's the whole purpose. Unless you're going to watch someone every time, but you're not going to remember it because everyone rolls different. Like that's why I'm stating, like, look, this is something I messed up on, right? This is a mess up. Okay, now what happens if I messed up? I just unlock it. It's fine. You see, did I lose anything? No. In fact, I'll try it on this piece of gear for volt attack, HP, physical attack, and resistance. Why not? Like you didn't lose anything. Well, yeah, it doesn't give you as much experience because I did this, but that's fine. And let's see what this gives out. That's when you see you scared. I'm like, yo, I don't understand how you can be scared. Oh, I might mess up. You can't mess up on a roll. Hey, look at this, right? So I rolled twice on Volt attack, once on physical attack, and twice on HP. Now it's something good, right? It's cool. So what would I do? I would unlock it. Why? I'm not gonna keep that long term. So there's Frost Flame attack. Do I want that? I don't. But I use enough examples. It's fine. Again, I have plenty of gear around here, right? It's cool. This look good. This looks decent. Has something for Fizz. To be good going with physical. This piece could be good situational. I would like for this to somehow, in fact, yeah. Oh wait, can I? Wait, I'm not using all these pieces. Wait a minute. I'm assuming this rolled twice in the HP, twice in the resist, frost resist, and once in the resistance. That's not good. We get off that. This rolled once in the flame resist, once into attack, and 3 times in the HP. This is something I keep. Why? Because the augmented stats can give me resistances I like. It can potentially give me frost resistance, physical resistance, and volt resist. But again, it rolled 3 times the HP. That's why I'm keeping it. Right, if I look here. This rolled once in the volt attack. That's a higher roll in the resist, but okay. A higher roll than expected. And then HP, you might say, oh, but it didn't have attack. You're right. That'd be my nitpick. But it rolled in the HP 3 times. I'm gonna keep this. I would use it more for Volt. So I'd keep it. Do I like the frost attack on it? No. If I could choose, I wish I can get rid of the frost attack here and have attack. Does it really make a huge difference? No, but it would add 52 damage to my Volt attack. I'm gonna say 52 is not a lot. Okay, you have 8 pieces of gear. They all have frost attack on it, right? And you're using Volt weapons. Let's use the good old calculator. And this is why I say having useless stats does add up. Like you go like, oh, 1 piece of gear, that's not that bad. Seems like you're on alone. We're not liking 2K12. Yeah, it was not a good game. Let's see, just on the basic piece of the gear, what is that? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So okay, 69, nice number, times 8 gives me 552 frost attack. I'm not using if I choose 3 volt weapons, right? Useless stat. Now, if that's attack now, it's 52, times 8. That is 416 attack. You may say that may not be a lot. That could be different between having like 19.5k damage and sneaking into 20k damage. Right? Now let's think like, oh, all my gear is volts, right? In fact, I saw a piece of gear that had like 3 rolls in the volt, right? It was like, we'll say it's 543. I think that's what it was. 543. You multiply that by 8. Let's say you get 3 rolls into that each time. Again, I don't think you want to roll 3 times into that, but it is what it is, right? You get 4,344 extra damage if you roll 3 times in those 8 pieces of gear. That's not bad. That's good. Almost 5k for 3 rolls, and that's not. I don't even think that was a high roll. Example, right? Let's say I rolled 4 times and I got flame attack. Yo, okay, you already know it's 8,000 damage right there. If it's like every piece of gear like that, that's 8,000 damage. These things are adding up. I didn't talk about, potential flame attack, flame percent damage, flame attack percent, I'm not even counting that. Just counting the basic gear you can get. That's the reason why I say, hey, look, it does add up. But again, if you're not sure what you want, you're like, oh, what element am I using? If you don't know, well, then don't get the element. Just put attack. What kind of resistance I need? You don't know? Shoot. Resistance. They both work the same way. They're universally good and they're best in slot. And then you get HP, great. I mean, if not, what are the other two stats looking like? That's really what it comes down to. Well, if it has attack and resistance, roll on it. Let's see if I can find one that has attack and resistance. But again, this would need nitpicking. In fact, attack and resistance is nitpicking, to be honest. In fact, this is a piece of gear you don't want to roll on. Oh, why not? Okay, if you get this piece of gear, especially if it augments, the only stat you can get on it is Volt attack. That's the only thing. There's no point. You must, oh, what if it rolls 3 times the HP? So you really went for one piece of gear for one stat? That's pointless. At least 2. At least give me 2 good stats I like. Right? Like, I would at least say use this, right? You might say, oh, why? I don't like the elements, right? But at least physical resonance, you roll it 3 times, you can get 2 other resonances, right? If you roll HP 3 times, at least you get 2 other resonances just to stay alive. If it rolls flame attack 3 times and you want to use different elements within these pants, I mean, I guess, sure, cool, it'll work out. But more than likely, no one's using 2, 3, 4 elements in one weapon. Unless you're using, like, you know, dual elements all the time. But it's not really going to be as helpful because some of the stats you're not going to use while fighting, so you can place it in another location. Here's something I like. If I was looking for a piece of gear, here we go. It doesn't have attack. I'd like it. But for me, again, I gave you a paper answer, right? I'm thinking, oh, what if I'm fighting, I forgot the cotton ball boss, right? In a raid. Well, it has resistance. It has volt resistance, so I won't take as much damage. Has HP. I like HP. And then if I get Mimi, volt attack. You see what I'm saying right there? Like, I'm thinking of scenarios where this could be used now, too. Again, I'd rather this be attack and then get me more resistance. But if it's there, okay. It's more of a situational piece. You know? But HP, if that's HP, attack, and resist, it's good. Automatically good. Regardless of what the 4th stat is, it's good. Now, if it's, like, let's say, for example, it says flame damage, right? Okay, what do? Block flame damage. If you're not using flame damage, block it. You don't need it. And then if you're not playing as an attack, that means you're probably not using a bunch of different elements. Block it anyway. You're like, oh, well, what if you're using benediction? You know, use different elements. Yeah, still block it anyway because you're just hoping it rolls attack. Because if you're not using flame, then you're already losing out, right? If you upgrade to flame 3 times, yeah, you can get some of the other elements you're using. So what if I am using flame though? Or what if I am using this element? Yeah, but you're just sacrificing these other elements that help you stay alive and still make you do more damage and make you do more healing. You know, like it's just, there's no purpose. Me, I don't care right now, so. Cause I just worry about just getting a bunch of gear. That's really what I've been doing. Here we go, right? Volt resist. That's not really what I want. I'm hoping it rolls, you know, more into resist or HP. That's what I want. But if it rolls twice in the volt resist, then I kind of want to roll 3 times in the volt resist. You get what I'm saying? I don't want the volt resist, but if it rolls 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, yes, I'll take that because the augmented stats will be higher. That's the reason. It gave me resistance. I'm kind of hoping I get more resistance. I got volt attack. I'm not liking this piece of gear anymore. Because I know I'm not getting 2 more resistances. I'd see what it happens. I got health. From this point on, like I said, you want to do it? Sure, have at it. I just don't think this is good anymore. You got one roll on each stat, which sounds good. Oh my God, that could be part of your new well-balanced breakfast. The augment stats won't be as strong. Now again, you don't have anything, by all means, do it. But like, there's no point to upgrade these pants anymore. Right, so I'll just unlock it. Boom. Right? Now I'm looking here. Oh man, that physical attack would be good if I had a physical character. I mean, I'll have Zeke, but I'm not using Zeke for damage. Doesn't have attack here. But you could do this as you want to. If you want to, right? In fact, I'll show you. Again, we're gonna summon again. What's the stat we want? Mom's just testing this out. I don't want the physical attack because I don't want other attacks to be on the side, which won't protect me, and I can't use it to really optimize. That's me, right? So here we go. I got HP. That's a good start. 21k HP to add on? Yeah, okay. Well, give me another HP. It rolled another one. Now, you see the difference, like before it rolled like 17k. This time I only rolled 8k. So I got 2 rolls in the HP. Now I get 3 rolls, I'm happy. I'm a happy little critter. I'm a happy little critter. There we go. We just got some gear for physical. We can use it. We just want to be a little more bulkier. This is good. Frost resist. That's not what we want. We hope it doesn't roll into physical attack or frost resist. It's going to be a defensive piece of gear for me. That's all I want it to be, at least. I'd rather roll into HP than anything else. Because again, 4 rolls means the augmented stats will be stronger. That's what I'm looking at. Again, but if it is to roll into anything, I'd rather roll into resistance than frost resist and frost attack. You may say, oh, why not use the blocker? You can only block 1. There's no point of blocking in 1. If it rolls physical attack, I mean, look, if I use physical weapons, it'll be better. So it's fine. Roll the frost resist, okay, I'll live with it. I'll be tankier against frost enemies. But health, so that's why I want to do it. I rolled in the frost resist. It's not what I wanted, but it's just not a bad piece of gear. Could it be better? Yeah, of course. Could it roll 4 times the HP? But that's a good piece of gear how I just rolled. Right? Let's keep looking. Attack, HP, resistance. That's good. We got 3 stats we like. You might say, oh, it has frost resist. Yeah, that's the bad part. Now, if I want it to be cool, I can just save up and get the 5 on blockers. You know what? That's probably what I'm gonna do. So I can make sure I never get frost resist. I don't want frost resist. I'd rather attack, HP, or resist. I pray that I roll 3 stats into any one of those. Probably, oh, why would you want to attack if you're a tank? It rolls 3 times into attack, I get more damage, but then the augmented stats will still be, you know, a resistance. If it rolls into HP, I'm gonna get resistance. If it rolls into resistance, I get more elemental resistance. Like either all these stats are gonna be elemental resistance. You're thinking, well, I'm not attacked. Do I need those resistances? Look at it this way. If you get augments for an element you can't use, then it's useless, right? You might say, oh, but if I'm not fighting the right enemy, it's not useful either. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But if you are fighting an enemy, then it has use. The only way you get to use from the offensive side is if you swap to that weapon. But more than likely, you swap into that weapon, you're not taking the advantage of both augments are going to be those weapons and the gear. That's slim enough chance. And if you're using the altered character, no point. You'd rather just get attack. You'll lose a small bit of attack, but then you gain a good chunk of resist. That'll have more value. I'm not going to use that one because I really want to see if I don't get that frost damage. Here's something I want to do, like if I want to start using gear for, you know, volt damage again. Again, Mimi will be here soon, right? Here we go. What do I want to roll into? HP or attack? Yo, I wanted to roll in the frost resist. No, I don't. I want to roll the volt attack. If it rolled once, cool. Twice, I don't want that, but you know what happens. If it rolls 3 times, it's not good to me anymore. Again, it can be good. Like, that's what I'm saying. It can be good. This is not the start I wanted. I don't want any frost resistance. I have plenty of gear that gives me frost resist. I don't care about frost right now. HP, yeah, keep it coming, right? HP again, okay, give me one more. It gave me attack. All right, please give me HP. Okay, so it gave volt attack. This isn't, it's not bad. It's just once you look at the augments, it's a smaller roll. I don't want the smaller roll. That's what I'm saying. 3. Like, look, if it's 2, is it the worst thing? No, it's not the worst thing. It's just I'd rather it be 3+. I'm being picky on that because I want a bigger bonus for myself, and I don't know where that piece of gear is at. Is this it? I don't even look. This don't look good either. It looks like it rolled twice in the HP, twice in the resistance, 1 in the physical attack. I don't want that either. I don't want this either. It rolled once, at least once in every element. It rolled at least once in anything else. I don't find it as good for me. This piece of gear is good just because I only see 2 rolls. Well, 2 numbers that got rolls. When I see that, it doesn't matter. It's attack and resistance regardless. Whichever rolled the highest, I'm gonna be getting resistance. Now I won't. If this would have been an elemental attack, then I would have to really see what it is. But this is just good for me. It's actually good in general. See, like, you don't have to crack numbers and remember everything. I'm just doing rough estimates. Like right here, right? Frost attack and attack was not rolled on. So that means resistance and HP was rolled on. Well, from what I'm looking at, it looks like it rolled resistance 3 times and HP 2 times. You're like, what if it was HP 3 times and resistance 2 times? Does that make a difference? No. No, they both give the same stats. See, like, I know it sounds complicated, but if you have HP resistance and HP resistance and attack, you just want to know how many times it rolled into it. And you know that by just, well, upgrading the gear. That's why I was like, wait, how do you fear yourself and you don't want to do it? Like, that's the reason why you don't know, is because you're not doing it. You don't know. Like, this piece of gear is not something I want in the long run, right? Even though it's not bad, like, I'll still keep it, but augmenting it, I'm not going to do it because it rolled 3 times in the frost attack. How do I know? Experience. It rolled into resistance once, it rolled into attack once, it did not roll into HP. It's in frost attack. Again, someone mainly using frost for DPS, they wouldn't mind it. They wouldn't mind it. Because the reason is they basically have 4 rolls and damage. You're like, what? Wait, whoa, you didn't. The frost attack is a damage stat, and the attack is a damage stat. Yes, the augmented stats would be different, but face value, this is 4 damage, 1 defense. So it's good for someone that's looking for damage. Wait, what? Oh, I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. I thought I was gonna say anything twice. Okay, this piece of gear, I don't want it. Oh, we don't have that equipped anywhere? I don't want it. Because it rolled into attack, HP, and volt attack at least once. So if it rolled in there at least once, that means it rolled 3 times in different areas. There's only 5 rolls. So if it's 1 into attack, 1 into HP, and 1 into volt attack, well, that resistance is 2 maximum. I'm not going to get a big augment out of it. Again, how do I know? The attack number is not the usual number as 52. The HP isn't 4,125 where it starts off at. The volt attack is not 69, which is a nice number. So I know these have been rolled at least once, right? But then resistance is not at 64. So I know all these numbers got rolled. So I don't want this. I just did some process of elimination. Okay, what's this here? Frost attack. Look, see, I don't even want this now. Now I'm seeing this. Look at a roll and everything. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm moving in the frost. I'm getting rid of it. I don't want that. Man, I rather this, but then I don't want this. But it rolled twice into these leggings. I don't want these leggings. Now I'm not gonna recycle them, but I use them to place into another piece of gear. Right, this piece of gear, this is a good piece. In comparison, you're probably going like, nah, this got more frost attack, got more attack, it's gonna do more damage. The augmented stats won't be good. The most I'm getting, I believe, I'm not sure, is from 2 attack. And they're low rolls. This has 2 and 2 attack. Nah. Like, yeah, I do more damage, but I'd rather just get this as a defensive item than find another piece of gear that has 3 stats into potentially offense. I'd rather that. Oh, I get higher CS. Cool. But yeah, that's basically how I'm engaging it. What is this? Augment? You letting me augment this? Wait, why can I augment this then? Oh, I can. Oh, okay, never mind. So I'm gonna wait. Something was weird. So what happened there is I swapped gear, but I forgot to place gear over into this area for my gloves. That's what happened. That's why I'm looking at this kind of crazy like, and that's why I was looking at me crazy like. Okay, let me show you how these augments work. Because again, I would say augment your gloves. Augment. Right? Now, I don't want damage boost level 1. Now, you could potentially get one that has a bonus in healing. That's something that you may like, right? So you're like, oh, I can't heal enough. I need to get... Okay, well, this will give you some healing. This is what you're slacking at. This is what's slacking right now. Right? I'm gonna augment it. Look, I get more stats from this. More flame resist. I don't care too much about the flame resist. More flame attack. I mean, that's cool. That's all right. You know, more physical. I don't really want that. It only leveled up because I'm upgrading the gear. Only reason, right? It rolled 3 stats into my crit and 2 in the flame attack. This crit was higher than my older gloves, so I swapped it. Right, look. And this is what I look at. The numbers here. I mainly look at crit. If crit goes up, that's a big up to say I want to save, right? But everything went up, so I don't care. It just gives HP and frost resist. Now, do I really want frost resist? No. Do I want HP? Yes. HP, since it's here, will be the best stat for me. I'm probably looking for Vault. HP and Vault. But if it's not HP, I want it to be physical. But I definitely want HP. Okay, I'm gonna augment again. I got delay again. I actually need delay. Now my frost resist went down, my physical resist went down. You'll probably go, oh, you lost stats, you don't want to use it. And heck, I think I lost stats in the augment area. Right? I lost HP. That's fine. Why is that fine? I gained the stat I wanted. I didn't have delay before. When dealing damage, reduce the target speed and attack speed. Jeez, what's that? This effect does not stack and is an ineffective against any means immune to Fantasia. You may say, oh, I heard that wasn't good. Well, for Fortitude, it's great, right? Yes, I can do damage boost. It increases my damage, and that's great. But the problem is, I noticed it does not work when I'm using my when I'm using lawn and I'm in the air with the umbrella. I don't see a damage boost. And I'm not doing enough basic hits, so the damage boost I can't tell. So it's like, you don't need it. So I definitely would just take that delay, works better. Yes, I don't care about physical attack. I don't care where that goes. The flame resist, I got plenty of that. It went down by 11, but I get 5 crit. But the delay is so important to me. You may say, oh my God, just confused. How can I know? All right, this is how you'll know, Crystal, right? If it rolls and it says healing here, great. It's a save, right? If you got crit on your gloves and the upgrades, great. If it says minus, look to see exactly what it's minusing. Like for example, if your crit went down by like 1, but then like you had like HP go up by like 500, you can lose 1 crit for like 500 health. You know, probably more than 500 health to be honest. But this is good right here, mainly because of delay here. Right now, should I keep augmenting? Maybe. But I'll hold off here. I already got Titan gear. I don't really know how the new piece is gonna be if they use the same materials. Supposedly they don't, but I don't know. But again, don't just go like, oh, I'll just save it till 3.1 or 3.2. That's the silliest thing you can do. Cause let's say they use the same materials. You'd be like, oh, okay, that's great. Okay, great. But you don't have Titan pieces for your arm guards right now. If you don't have it for, your 2 spots, and it doesn't matter. You didn't even get your augmentation stats for what you're gonna get. I like block. I looked to see any other ones. They don't really pique my interest. I was like, The delay, that's not the best one for me. Try some other ones. Delay's the best one. I'll wait for pants. See what that gives out. But if you're not sure, look, a vid don't hurt nobody. But again, you're not even at that point yet, so you don't know. But let's say, you lost a stat. Does it make you, oh my gosh, I'm broken, I can't play the game? No. If it makes it feel that way before, that means you didn't really have a boost before when you had it. I tell you now, something else was going on that you need to figure out. That's all it is. But you can see, like, I've been leveling stuff up. Am I losing anything? No, not at all. In fact, let's do another one. I like how this piece looks. I see that Volt Resist. I actually don't mind the Volt Resist kind of, but I don't want to take my chance on that one. Not because I'm thinking it's gonna mess up. I just want to use the block. I don't have blocks right now, so I won't use it for that piece of gear. Like this piece of gear, I don't have blocks, so I don't really want to try it. I don't have blocks. Now, I don't know. Like this piece, I'm more prone to trying this out. Frost attack, resistance, HP, there's no attack. I want to try it anyway. I have nothing to lose. To be honest, I really don't. May seem like it. Okay, I got HP. Now I can use this, but that's too much. Okay, HP again. All right. If it rolls HP again, it's chef's kiss right now. Volt Resist. That's not what I want. I want 1 more HP. If I get 1 more HP, I'm in a good spot. Of course, I'll get resistance. And see, like right here, Honey Bun, this is what I'll be saying. Yeah, we don't really play together. He'd be like, no, we play. Got my raid done. That's what I was meaning when I said we don't play. Because like, yo, we could do things together. That's what I was meaning when we were talking before. Like, oh, we don't really play this together. So you was curious, like, that's what I mean. Like, I hop into a raid. You don't know if I can get it done? I'm here, I'm chatting. All right, so it rolled in the resistance twice, which is a bummer. And it rolled in the HP twice, which is a bummer. All right, so I guess I'm not gonna keep doing this because I figured out the person I was showing this for may not have been fully paid attention here. Yeah, I literally was doing it just for you, Crystal, not for the stream, really. It was just because you see you didn't understand. All right. What is this anyway? Cross attack, physical resistance, HP attack. I could lock that. Oh, let me switch back to oh wait, no, I'm already switched back. I can't wait for this weapon to be out. Got something from Huma. In fact, it's 8 o'clock. So on that note, I want to thank everyone for stopping by, tuning in. Let's see if I can find someone to host the host. Oh, Dougie Fresh. I haven't hosted Dougie Fresh in a while. Well, I don't think I'll be able to host it because I may not have enough people viewing. Nope, I can't raid the Dougie Fresh. Oh well. Can't do it. Can't do it, you can't do it. But yeah, I thank y'all for stopping by, tuning in. I'm gonna be calling it here. Maybe you'll see me tomorrow. No promises. Really want to be getting stuff done. But until then, I will catch y'all on the next stream. Take care, everyone.